The Spirit is starting to come close. So please listen to the words that Spirit like to bring, because the words are words of wisdom. They are also words of upliftment, bringing that of knowledge to you. And if you're prepared to listen, you will find it will help you to progress further where Spirit is concerned, because you know each and every one of you are starting to search for the answers of the truth of Spirit. Each and every one of you are aware of the energies and the power that can be given to each and every one of you. To open your eyes that you may see. The song that goes like this: open thine eyes that I may see the glimpses of truth thou hast for me. Help me to set the higher self free, so shall I serve and worship thee. That is what each and every one of you must do. You must open your eyes to see, open the third eye, open your chakras, allow the Spirit, the energies to come closer to you. This will help you to progress, to move forward. Some of you are just beginners. Some of you have been on the journey for some time. But it does not matter how long your journey has been, or how long your journey is going to take. You must always open your eyes, because you see, when you open your eyes to see, you see what Spirit are placing in front of you. Open your ears that you may hear the whispers of the voice of Spirit. You see, man does not always see, man does not always hear, because he hears what he wants, sees what he wants. Yet we in Spirit, we give you great knowledge each day within your life. You do stikamorsia. You just do not understand what we are giving to you. Now I know the journey that you are walking. The journey you are walking is to gain knowledge to understand the truth of eternal life, that you do not just walk of the one that is of the earth, you walk of the one that is of Spirit also. You combine together. The energies of the Spirit combine towards the Spirit within the man. And this is how you progress. This is how the knowledge comes towards you. You see, there is so much that I would like to say to you. Little time in which to say it. But I will give you this. Many of you have heard the prayer that I am giving this eventide, which is a repeat many times. But it is to help you to remember those words. Because remember, as you seek, you shall find. Knock and the doors will open. And the prayer that I give to you is this: Lord, while I am asleep, take my inner spirit to the school of learning, so I may gain the knowledge of truth, that I may share with my brothers and sisters of the earth. If you ask within the prayer of night, your inner spirit will be taken, and you will gain great knowledge. You will not feel, you will not see, but I can assure you, when you are in the school of learning, those of the highest will be teaching you. They will give you greater understanding. They will give you great knowledge, so that when you speak through the voice of man, you will be asking yourself the question, where does these words come from? They come from Spirit. They are placed within your heart. They are placed within your mind. And then you will progress. because you will ask of more questions in the realms of spirit than you will by asking here within a group. Let me tell you, when you ask of spirit for anything, as long as it is not material, but spiritual, you will be given. This is because you see in spirit those of the elders, those with great knowledge. They understand, and they will take your hand to lead you forward, take you into your direction that you are meant to go. You will not look back, because the past will be the past. You will be dealing with the present, but the future spirit have got control of, and they are taking you forward, great knowledge, giving it to you to share with other men within life. Now I must step aside, and as I step aside, I will allow those of the highest to come and speak to you, to answer the questions that you have upon your lips.
Good evening, friends. It is lovely to be here once again to speak to you. I was listening to those words that Lavinda brought towards you, and that is why I come to you every week to help you to understand, to give you knowledge that you may go forward. Remember, your questions are very important. Your questions, although may seem very simple to you, you cannot find the answers that are placed in a book or placed within computers. You see, the spiritual knowledge comes from that of the elders who allow us to go into that of the library where we can gain all the knowledge to share with you. Many will look and say, I wish to find this library. Many will look and say, why can they not take us into this area? Why can they not show us ourselves? They will do in time, but you have got to learn first of all that you have to open yourself up to the true energies of spirit, where you will meet and be greeted by your mainstay, your helper, and in doing so, you will be introduced then to that of your powerhouse. You will then be introduced to that of your doorkeeper. All three will work with you. All three will gain knowledge in different ways to share towards you. And the greater knowledge you receive, that is what is stored then within your brain. That is then stored within your heart. And then when you start to speak to men of the spiritual nature, you have great knowledge stuck within you that you can share with each and every one you understand. Now I am ready, my friends, to hear your questions. Please speak loud and clear for me to answer to you. God bless you.
Evening, sister.
Good evening, my brother.
May I ask 2 questions?
You may, my brother.
So the first question is, a spirit that has walked in this life, that's taken the transition, can they take the astral form of who they previously was? So like, let's say you as Safena, is the inner spirit that was within the physical body of Safena, or are you a new spirit within the body of Safena now?
Let me explain to you, my brother. In the spirit realms, there are many ways of working with the energies and the powers of spirit. Remember this, brother. There is not but one being of the spirit realm that is of themselves. You have to remember that every spirit is part of a spirit that will use that of a vessel, that will use that of another spirit to come forward. Nobody knows truly whom the vessel will work with. No one truly knows. So what we do within the realms of spirit, we give you that of one that is your mainstay. We then give to you many helpers, and each and every one of them are part of another spirit that combine together to become the one, so that you are aware that that of the energy that has been brought forward is one of a spirit that has walked before and one that has not walked. They come combined. It is confusing, I know, for the mind, but let me tell you this. It does not matter whom, what, or how. You must remember you have your mainstay. The name that has been given to you is what is more important. The feeling, the presence you feel, whom, what is there, does not truly matter, as long as you know you are true to the spirits that come towards you. You understand, brother?
Yes, sister, it's better to embrace that. So my mainstay, who uses the one name, is actually multiple spirits.
It is, my brother. You must realize this. When you leave of a physical body, you are not that of a whole. You are just a living energy. And what you realize is a living energy which is like an atom. You remember it is so small that to come towards you needs many atoms, needs many energies to form, to come towards you. So it does not come as one, it comes as many, but it will bring confusion to you if you was trying to find out who was there. It would take time to introduce you to what is, you understand?
Yes, sister. That was 2 questions. So I'm going to ask if I may bring other people into the group to ask their questions now.
You certainly may, my brother.
God bless you. Right. The next person on the list is Janet. I'm just going to unmute you, Janet, to ask of your question to Sister Safena.
Thank you. Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear. Lovely to hear your voice once again.
Thank you ever so much. May I ask a question, please?
You may, my dear.
Is spirit, when either visiting a person or in a house, can it move objects?
Oh, yes, my dear. You see, let me explain to you that is very simple to answer. When spirit of love come towards you to make their presence known, they will use the force of the energies that they can gain from the spirit realms to move items, to take items, to move that of photos, the curtains, to open and close doors. This is all to get your attention and make you aware that they are in your presence. This is very important question you have asked, because many say because they are a silhouette, because they are not of a solid form, they cannot surely move anything at all. Well, you know, we can move much. We can move much when we combine the energies from that of the realms of spirit and of the energies around you yourself to make you aware. We are there for you. I must tell you this, my dear. You have asked this question, for you have a purpose. Spirit has been moving items within your home from one place to another. A gentleman in the realms of spirit that comes with the father vibration of light, who has tried many times to contact, to come close to you. But it is a case of, is it my eyes? Is it imagination? You have not let them come to say to you, I am here. Feel my presence and understand I am here to help. You understand, my dear?
I do. Thank you ever so much.
A pleasure, my dear.
God bless you too.
God bless you, Janet, and God bless you, sister. Right, the next person is Jessie, who's been waiting for 2 weeks, but her charge has been running out. So now you can ask the sister Stephanie your question.
Hi, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question, please?
Oh, you can, but it will cost you very much. Yes, my dear.
So I'm not really sure how to ask this question, but a new person's walked into my life, and I'm not really sure on the intention of the person, so I wondered if you've got any guidance on that.
Trust him not. Trust him not. Deceiver. Deceiver. The signs are already saying this to you. You yourself are putting that barriers up. You are questioning. You are doubting. When you have to question, that tells you much. When you are doubting, that will tell you much. You see within life, my dear, you do not understand. You have a gift that God gave to you freely. It is called the woman's intuition. You do not listen to it. You do not act upon it. And because you do not listen, you do not act upon it, your heart gets hurt. Your mind becomes confused. And then you walk in a direction that you never wish to walk. So I will tell you this. The advice I will give to you is, first of all, keep your eyes, your ears open. Because the one thing you must realize, man is deceitful because they deceive with lies. Lies that will make you fall into their trap. And once you have fallen, it is hard to get out. You understand why I have brought these words to you, my dear? Because
I do, yeah.
you have been hurting the past, and now it's time to find the joys, not the tears. Don't do what many do. Remember the words, once bitten, twice shy, 3 times never. You understand?
I do. Thank you, sister.
You're welcome, my dear. But remember, I can only give you words of wisdom. I cannot tell you what you must do with your life. You must remember the words. A woman's intuition. God bless you, my dear.
God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Do you have any other question, Jessie?
Not at the moment, maybe later. Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. Right, the next person is Mo. I'm just unmuting you, Mo.
Good evening, Safina.
Hello. But my dear, when you speak of my name, it is Safina, not Safina. You see, you make me sound as though I am a sinner when I am not. I only jest, my dear. But you see, many times you call my name, and you call it in different ways, and I have to laugh at you.
You should be lucky I'm calling you by your name and not something else.
Oh, my dear, I have heard you call me many things before, but I like it. I like it because you see, this is what we want. We want to see you bring enliftment within your energies, bring laughter within it, you understand? Because
I do.
here we know what life is all about, and you know we do like to see life and to see man laugh instead of cry. And you have had a few tears in the last few days. You will not talk about it, but I know because I have watched you.
Okay.
Ask the question.
Okay then. My first question is, when I'm relaxing, I get visions, but they're like looking through a telescope. I can go up, I can go down, I can go side to side. But as soon as I've done the side to side bit, then it begins to close. It's like a shutter's coming across. Is there a reason for this?
Yes. You see, when we send a vision towards you, the vision is brought to you in many ways. You must stop looking towards spirit through the telescope. You must learn to open your third eye completely. Then it does not matter whether you see them up, down, or side by side, backwards or forwards. You will always see them. But you see, when you are looking through the telescope, first of all, you start to see them, then your material life comes into your thoughts, and that is when we put that of the close on it to say no more. You understand?
I do, yes. May I ask a second question?
You may, my dear.
In this realm, when we are born, we're given a name. Do we have names in your realm as well?
Oh, my dear, you are being naughty. You are being naughty because you see, in the realms of spirit, you have your spiritual name, and that name has always been with you and will be recognized by many in the realms of spirit. You will not be recognized by the name of your material life when you take your journey into spirit. But you was hoping that I would give to you your spiritual name. The time is not right for you, and when it is, I do not know whether it shall be myself, whether it will be your helper, whether it be Sathena, Siketasia, whether it be myself, Sathena, whether it will be that of Lavinda, or whether that of Ibrahim. You understand?
I do.
Yes, my dear, you are a crafty young lady, but we love you.
Oh, thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
God bless you.
God bless you. Right, the next person is Derek to speak to your sister. Just unmuting you, Derek.
Sure.
Hello, sister.
Hello, my brother. It has been a long, long time since
It has.
I've been able to hear your voice,
It has
and
been
it is nice to hear. Please answer.
Can I ask? Yes. Can I ask 2 questions, please?
You may. You may.
The first question is, How can man truly contact the higher spiritual realms and so comprehend the fullness of life?
That is very easy, my brother. You see, the trouble is with men. They try to do so much, but do not do it in the right way. To connect with the higher vibrations of spirit, you within the physical body must first of all become at one with your physical body. Peace of mind, peace of heart, peace of body. When you are as one, you are then open to all the entities and the energies of spirit that come around you. When you have your mainstay that is given to you, when they come forward and you put total trust into them, they will then take your inner spirit, your living spirit within the physical body, to see those of the elders in the realms of spirit, where they will give great knowledge to your inner spirit that will help you to grow and progress within your path, within the spiritualism, your spiritual faith. You have to be the human being, and you have to walk within life, the journey that is there for you. You will make many mistakes within, but when you are true to spirit, spirit will always give you guidance, always give you strength. And the more you progress, the higher you grow. The higher you grow, the stronger you come. And then before you know where you are, brother, you are talking to the elders who will give you yourself that great knowledge you understand.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, brother.
My second question, sister, up to several years ago, I used to do regular trance, but for some reason it doesn't seem so easy to go into trance as it used to be.
Oh, brother, let me explain to you. You see, I put it in the simplest of ways for you, brother, so please do not take offense with my words. The body is getting older, and when the body gets older, it is difficult sometimes to open up in the usual way of how you are when you are younger. This can be achieved, however, brother, by going back to the beginning of learning to allow spirit to take control of you. Let them take fullness with you. Because remember, a few moments ago you asked a question, and you were told that you was to become as one within yourself. Once you have done this, we in spirit, we can use the voice, we can use the mind, we can use the body. There is so much we can do. And brother, you can once again allow spirit to take control of your voice box, of that of the energies of the tones that they speak. And before you know where you are serving God and spirit once again in the true way. Call upon your mainstay, your main guide. Ask to come. Ask him to come while you're in your sleep, and he will work with you, and he will help you to progress. You understand?
Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. Thank you.
Brother, I will tell you, when we know one that is worthy to use and one that we know has worked before, it does not take too long to connect once again. You understand?
I understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, brother.
God bless you. Right. Elaine, would you like to ask a question or would you like to skip?
Yeah, no, I'll ask a question. Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question?
You certainly may.
I was just wondering any advice on my spiritual path. I kind of feel like I'm cherry picking a little bit, not quite sure which direction to take it,
My
what
dear,
road to go.
that is completely natural. You see, as a fledgling that is beginning to progress within the spiritual faith, within the spiritual knowledge, to walk the spiritual path, you go from one to another. You go here, you go there. And what you do is you take what you feel feels good for you, and what you do not, you push to one side. But no one is telling you that you must first of all, to progress with knowledge of spirit, you must first of all find the truth within yourself. You do not cherry pick anything. What you do, my dear, is you must always question. You must always doubt. For that is the seeking will always find. One that is a doubting Thomas, the truth will always be given. Your journey is just beginning, but you have got to understand. Trust that of your helper. The trust is not just a word by saying, I do trust them. They will test you. They will test you. And you will be challenged to prove your worth that you trust them. And once you learn to trust in spirit, they will do much for you, my dear, and you will progress. God chooses many to serve. There are many that are picked, but only few are chosen. You must also ask the question, why do you wish to learn this knowledge? What do you want from it? Do you want to serve of God and spirit to help man? Or do you want it for your self-purpose? That is what you must always ask, my dear. But we of spirit will help you, will guide you, as long as you're going the right way where spirit is concerned. You understand?
Yes, I do.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to ask another question, Elaine?
I know I'm fine just now, thank you.
God bless. Right, the next person on the list is lovely Kate. Time to smile, sister.
Hello, Sister Sabrina.
Hello, my dear. And I'm glad to see that beautiful smile, to hear your beautiful voice. And I know that the week that has just passed, lots of healing has been given to you, and you have felt uplifted within yourself. And that is why I have been waiting for you to come to Nisika, to come into this group this evening, so that we can let you know we are with you. You understand, my dear?
I do, and thank you very much for that, because I do need it at the moment.
You
So.
will always have spirit with you, my dear, because you see one that serves of the gods, one that serves of the joys of life, will always receive that of the healing, that of the power of love. Give them the strength, give them the guidance. That is what you need at this moment of time. We will not let you down, my dear.
Well, it's as you've said that, I am a fledgling, 70-year-old fledgling. I've got grey wings.
My dear, you say you are a fledgling. Let me tell you this, my dear. You have more knowledge than any others that call themselves a medium, because your knowledge has come through the experiences of life. Your knowledge has come from seeing the truth, by feeling the truth and the powers of spirit, by giving to you your experiences. Many that say they are mediums have not experienced what you have. They have not learned the lessons that you have. So do not say you are a fledgling. You have progressed, my dear.
Thank you. Now, my question is, I was a bit drowsy this morning and I thought I'll do a meditation. And during the course of the meditation, Spirit came and sat at the side of me on the bed. I could feel the bed go down. And so I said, is that Spirit? If it is Spirit, could you give me some evidence that it is? And it touched tapped my little finger 5 times. Now, I wonder if that's my imagination, because is it possible to feel the touch of Spirit, or is it my brain?
My dear friend, as you were speaking of those words of an old song was brought towards me. Walter, Walter, lead me to the altar. Walter was very close to you. Spirit of Walter was touching your hand, making their presence known towards you. But he did not come alone, but he came with that of Ilda in the realms of spirit.
Right.
Both with you to reassure you that they are helping you because, my dear, we know what you are. We know who you are. You put a brave you put a brave face on many things, and you pretend all is well when it is not. That is why we are here for you. We have not come to call you. We have come to reassure you. That is why it has been given the way that it has, to let you know you are not alone. You understand, my dear?
That is wonderful, because I don't feel alone now, and I did before. So that's wonderful. Thank you.
Bless.
I don't have another question.
Okay, right. Harvey, I'm just going to unmute you, my friend, to ask a question, Sister Safana.
Well, thank you for working with me, and I appreciate you. I have a question I'd like to ask, please.
You may, brother.
I want to know, should I continue with my mediumship skills, as I feel I'm going nowhere? Is there a future for me in this field?
Oh, yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Let me explain to you. You would not be one that is worthy if you did not doubt, if you did not feel that your path of your work has come to a standstill. When you work with spirits, they will use you, they will take your energies, and from time to time, you feel empty. You feel as though, what is the point? I do not feel the strength. I feel that they have left me. So you become confused. You start to ask questions. But let me tell you, brother, when you start up a journey within the movement of your spiritualism faith, when spirit take control, from time to time, they must step aside to gain greater strength to give you when they return. They also go to get greater knowledge to share with you. This is part of your progression. Do not give up. Do not give in. You know, to be what you call the mediator of truth, you have to learn to communicate with the two worlds, not with the living thought. And when you learn to connect with the two worlds, that is because you see spirit have gained the knowledge to share. They have given you the strength to open up, to allow them to come closer. Always remember these words. Ask, you will receive. Seek, you shall find. Knock, the doors will open. You are seeking, so you are finding. You are asking, you are receiving. The doors will open, brother. Do not give up. Do not give in. And don't let others sway you from your journey. You understand?
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother, but please, I must say this to you. The one thing about the journey of working with spirit, you must find from time to time, pain will be brought upon you. This is not to cause you harm. This is to help you to understand that when working with spirit, if you do not feel the suffering of the pain, how can you feel the pain of the sufferer that has come towards you? You understand?
Yes, I understand that.
God bless you, brother.
Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. Right. Carol, I'm going to just unmute you to ask your question to Sister Sphena.
Good evening, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question, please?
Well, let me see. If you ask the question, as long as it is not to say to you that you can fall asleep during this group, I will let you, my dear.
No, it's not that.
God bless you. Please forgive.
What I'm wanting to know is reincarnation true?
Let me explain to you. Many speak of reincarnation, but I will say to you, we in the realms of spirit, we do not understand the reincarnation, because once the spirit has left the physical body and that spirit has gone forward, remember the words that have been spoken many times. When you leave the physical body, you are but a living thought. And that living thought is your memory that goes forward in one direction. But your inner spirit, the soul, will go in another, and that is cleansed. So if that spirit has been cleansed, how can it return into another physical body to say reincarnated? It is impossible. This is what man does within life. They make up stories. They make up stories and make others believe that the words are true. But you have to learn to understand How can one be reincarnated within a physical body? Because if they can remember of their past journey within life, they would not want to come back towards it. You understand, my dear?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
God bless you.
God bless you. Right, lovely Carol Ann. It's time for you to have a smile and a talk to Sister Savannah.
Good evening, Sister Savannah.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question?
Your name, my dear.
Thank you. As my daughter has been saying that she feels this, she thinks the spirit in her home. I don't know whether she's imagining it or it's true. Could you tell me if she
I will
the
tell you
spirit-
straight up, my dear. There is no spirit. There is no spirit within the home.
Yeah,
It is the spirit within her mind. She becomes very confused where life is concerned.
yeah,
And when you become confused with the material life, your mind is not your own. So therefore, your mind expands, and when it expands, it hears things that are not there. It feels things that are not there. But when it's a case of, well, I feel spirit close to me, they are calling out for help. They need guidance. They are asking for a condition that you can call a breakdown. This needs to be sorted. She is going through the difficulties when life is concerned, that she does not know who she is, what she is doing, what she is saying. So to get the attention, she's expanding to say spirit is within the home. They are not. You understand?
I understand, sister. Thank you.
You are welcome, my dear. Please, let me give something to you, sister.
Thank you, yeah.
You need help yourself. And we in spirit will give that help to you. First, we will help to calm the mind, to give you peace. We will bring healing into the body. And as we do, we will give you strength. We'll bring ease within you so that your mind can be at one with yourself, so you can sleep without fear of being woken. You understand?
I understand, sister.
Bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
God bless. There's only me on the list now at the moment, Savannah, till more people type in the chat. So can I ask for permission to ask more questions to you?
You may, brother. You
I'm
may.
sure you're going to get fed up with these ones.
Oh dear, let me tell you, brother. I will say to you, if you keep repeating, I will keep repeating also. So we will both do the same things together. You understand?
Yes, sister. Good bond.
God bless you.
So when the spirits form all these multiple atoms and make a form of a body, I'm wanting to ask, do they create like the height, the nose, the eyes, or is it a previous form that's walked the earth, that is an energy, what they use?
They use of an energy of one that has walked of the earth before, so that you can see a vision when they are shown. How would you feel if you was to be part of a body, a part of an eye, part of an ear, part of a mouth, part of a nose? How would you feel being part of? So what we in spirit, this is the way that we find is the easiest of all. to show to man the vision and show them that have a vision that they can see, that they can relate to, so that they will understand. That is the one spirit, not the many that is using, you understand?
Yes, you have given me great knowledge today. I'm so grateful.
Oh, my brother, let me explain. These are questions that are always needed to be asked, because you see, a simple question does come and go, but a difficult question is one that holds on tight, you understand?
Absolutely, sister. So the second question is just I'm not going into the detail of it, but a family member's taken the transition, and I know another family member stayed on the earth a little while before he took his in spirit. I just want to know if they've been retrieved and they're well. That's all.
Let me explain to you, brother. First of all, my condolence goes to you and to your family. You are a young man whose life and journey is just beginning. You are gaining great knowledge of the afterlife. But although you are still gaining great knowledge, you are still questioning, which you must, and you must doubt. But I can reassure you, they are all united together as one now. They are happy in the peace of the energies that once was, the energies of their happiness, where their minds now are as one. Everyone should know that those of the joys of living the life and taking the journey is one of the most precious things to have. So, brother, do not worry. They are as one. They are happy together. And I can reassure you with these words. They will return to you. They will speak to you, not to me, Savannah, not to the channel of the vessel that I use. They will come directly to you, and they will make you understand. They are proud of you with what you have achieved and what you are achieving. You understand, brother?
Yes, sister, this will set the peace in many hearts for those words. Bless you.
God bless you.
Right, Jesse, I'm just going to unmute you to ask your question to Sister Savannah.
Hello again, sister.
Hello, my dear.
Can I ask a question, please?
I think I will allow you to say at least 10, my dear.
Oh, great. Thank
Yes,
you.
my dear. That's what I want to hear, laughter, because you say you're asking questions, but within your tone of your voice, there is a heaviness that makes me understand that you are feeling a little low within your energies. You understand?
I do, yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you. I just wanted to ask if my loved ones in spirits, how they are, if they're okay.
They are okay. You see, they watch over you, my dear, and they laugh at you because you become irritated over the smallest of things and agitated, and they hear your words as you speak, but they are not what we call the proper words, you understand?
Yeah, I do.
We watch over you because you see, although we jest at this moment of time to you, my sister, it is always wise to know that those who have gone before you will always be taking care of you. You understand?
I do, yeah.
Here in spirit, we want to bring these words towards you. 2 words. 1, brother, grandfather, standing side by side together, working together for you and for family. You understand?
I do, yeah. Thank you, sister.
God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you too.
God bless you. Right, Carol, I'm just going to unmute you to ask your question, Sister Safena.
Not me, Kyle.
Oh, wrong Carol. There's too many Carols, sister, sorry. Caroline, I'm just unmuting you. Ask your question, please.
Hello again, sister.
Hello, my dear.
My question is, what purpose do we have when we go to realms of spirit?
That question, my dear.
Probably not asked it proper.
Let me explain to you, my dear. You have not asked the question properly because you see, when you take the transition into the realms of spirit, those that have gone before you will be waiting. They will be waiting to greet you. But your helper is the one that prepares you for taking your last breath of the body, takes your spirit then into the realms. And those of love will be the first to come and greet you. And when they do, they will embrace you with all the love. Then you will gradually be introduced to the families that have gone before you within the years, within the decades, within the centuries. You understand? So, my dear, when you leave the physical body, I know these words you will understand. The first to greet you will bring the words so love that will not let me go. The love, the bond of love between the earth and spirit has not broken. You understand, my dear?
I think so, sister.
If you think so, ask your question again so that you know so.
I just wondered what do we do in the realms of spirit?
Well, I'll give you
is there a purpose?
I will give you a very simple answer to that. When you go to spirit, you are given your wings. You sit upon a cloud and you play the harp. You've got nothing else to do. I only jest with you there, my dear, because when you take your journey to the realms of spirit, be prepared to work even harder than you think you work within your material life, because there is so much that you have to do, so much that you have to learn, so much you must give to others. It is not an easy journey when you leave the physical body, but it is a journey that will give you great pleasure because of what you are learning is helping you, that is giving you the knowledge to progress into the realms that are yet to be shown towards you. So it is not an easy path, my dear. Do not think of the wings, do not think of the clouds, and certainly do not think of the harp. You understand?
I understand, sister.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you.
I best cancel my harp lessons now.
Well, brother, I thought yours were going to be the violin.
Might be. God bless you anyway, Carol. I'm going to just unmute Elaine now to ask a question to Sister Safena.
God bless you.
Hi again, sister.
Hello, my dear.
May I ask a question again, please?
Certainly may, my dear, because you see, unless you ask, how can you receive?
Thank you. It's maybe a bit dark. I don't know. I'm not quite sure exactly how to ask it. No, and it was just an experience I had. Well, probably about 6 weeks ago. But I was looking after somebody's horses for them, and one actually passed away, which was really sad. But it was quite traumatic. So that's what kind of got to me. Just being in the pain for so long, just the suffering, because it was overnight, because the neighbours heard lots of kicking and banging in the stable and stuff. And then I was speaking to somebody that I know really well, and they're really spiritual. And she said, but you've just got to believe that he was already out of his body. Is there any truth in that? Is it what would she have meant by that, or is that not a thing?
Let me explain to you, my dear. All creatures, great and small, they are a living spirit within.
Okay.
To speak of an horse that had suffered until the last part of its body is still, it will always feel the pain. But it is a case of that once that has come to the end of the breathing of the brain that stops, that spirit of the horse will go forward and will be greeted by many that will look after and help them to grow in the realms of spirit. There are many people within life that will tell you many things when it comes to taking the transition of how they will feel, how they will have to go through such as, and such as. You felt that pain within yourself. And once that pain had gone from you, that is because the spirit had left of the animal that had gone forward, you understand. You are a sensitive, my dear, and your sensitivity will feel that of much. This is part of your growth within your knowledge that you are yet to find. But my dear, being there, knowing that you have sent love, give strength, given healing to the spirit to go forward is very important, you understand?
Yes, I do.
My dear, it has been an honor to speak to you. You are the first that has come to this group, and you have spoke of a creature great and small, a creature that God has brought to the earth. Many will only speak of cats and dogs, but there are other animals that God has created and brought into the world who also have a spirit within. But because it is not close to them, they do not want to know about those that have taken the transition. Because I must tell you, when you were speaking, and you were speaking of the kicking, the animal was on the ground and kicking in all directions, could not keep still, you understand?
Yeah.
And that is why, my dear, I say thank you for bringing that to the attention not only of us in spirit, but also the attention of those within this group. I say God bless you, my dear.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Right. Sister, can I ask more questions? Does people's run out of the list again?
Brother, you may ask questions as many as you wish, as long as it has not gone midnight, because I will turn into dust.
Oh, that's a shame. I'll have to over Barry's body up.
Oh dear, go on, my brother. It is lovely to guest with you.
It is. So the next question, sister. So when spirit's looking at man on the earth and they're making a decision, it says, if I go this way, there's this, and I go this way, there's this. Man can't see where it'll come. But because there's no time in spirit, can they see all the circumstances of if the decision is this and if the decision is this, like A, B, and C?
Brother, let me explain something to you. We in spirit, we see so much. We hear so much. We cannot come and take control of a material being's life. They have to live their life, and whatever goes on within it is part of their lessons within it. Whatever mistakes they make. Whatever decisions they make. But we can give them the guidance if they will listen to the inner voice. We can give them strength if we are allowed to give it. We are also there to take their hand if they will accept it. We cannot live their life, brother. We just watch and hope and pray that they'll allow us to come to them, to give what is necessary to help them to progress within life, to take away their fears, take away their concerns. You understand?
Yeah, so spirit, in a sense, they can understand what the best path is for mankind, and they see where it leads into the future.
Oh, brother, you have to realize we have walked the road of life.
Yeah.
And we know what has happened within, and we have experienced ourselves. So when we see the future of what is placed before any human being in life, we cannot take control to divert them from it. We can only give them guidance and let them take their own path. Whichever decision made, right or wrong, because they have free will, they have to make that decision for themselves. But we
Yes.
hope they will listen to us. You understand?
I do. I'm really happy to hear that. I thought, again, I keep feeling this. I'm just wondering, maybe that's because I'm connected to the vessel, and this is starting to come within my heart to understand this too.
Brother, let me tell you, you asked the questions. This is because you wish to gain knowledge. Always remember the words, ask, you will receive. Why you keep asking, you will receive. And you will know whether it is true or the words that are brought towards you, because you will be feeling. When you feel, that shows to you the truth. And when you receive of the truth, this helps you to hold on to that knowledge, so that you then, in period of time, will be able to speak to others with that knowledge you have received. You understand?
Yes, sister, absolutely. I would like to ask the question of angels. How are angels formed, if I may ask? Because I do not understand the nature of angels so much, to be honest.
Every angel in spirit is a child that's gone to spirit. All they are angels, little cherubs to start. They start to grow within the realms of spirit, who start to then find the understandings of that of love, compassion, start to feel that of healing, start to feel that of strength, and they become then to go to that of the school of learning, where they become what you call the angels. They do not have the wings that many say. They are spirits that have gained from that of growth. They have learned how to help men within life. When those of men what will say to you, I have seen the vision of an angel. That is their own thoughts, because that is what they have been told, that is what they are shown within life. But a true angel has no wings, because you know, as a brother, a spirit can go with the wind, because all it is an energy, but it goes to where it is needed. And that is why many will ask about the angels. Questions have been asked within the last few days. Who is the elder within the angels? Is it that of Archangel Gabriel or Michael? Well, let me tell you, there are many archangels in spirit, because you see they are given that name for simple this. When that of the angels they come towards, they come with no sound. And when you lay there, you call upon spirit, and they will say, you can hear the fluttering of the wings as they come towards you. That is just to give you reassurance. But there are no wings, brother. The angels are those of cherubs that have gone into the realms, and they have grown, you understand?
Yes, absolutely. God bless you. So much knowledge today.
Brother,
So much.
when you ask the question, we must give the answer through towards you. You see, the vessel we use, had you asked of him in his material form, you would not have received the same answer, because he too does not have the knowledge that we do in spirit, you understand?
Yep, that's why we have to watch the videos together. He's going to
Yes.
learn a much more vessel after this. So I would like to ask Derek to ask a question, if that's okay, sister.
Well, brother, I am trying to speak to you, but you are speaking in front of me, and I do not know which to do first. But let me just tell you this, my brother. You know, when you play of your video in front of the vessel, we too stand there to watch, because you see, where the vessel cannot see the faces of those that are before him, we will watch their reactions to what the messages are and the answers that are given, you understand?
Smart move.
It is, brother. Now you were saying a gentleman wishes to ask a question.
Yes, absolutely. Derek, I'm just going to mute you, my friend.
Thank you very much. Hello again, sister.
Hello, my brother.
I've probably just asked a question. I'm curious more than anything else. What happens, or who meets a younger soul that comes over from this side of life, that life has been taken by someone else?
Let me explain to you, brother. One whose tragic life has come to an end, and they go into the realms of spirit, they are first greeted by that of their family members, which are normally either a mother, a father, grandmother, grandfather, the attachment that was close to them within their living form, you understand?
Yes.
Then they are taken into what you call the hospitals, where they are then taken from their body. And I say this in a way to you to understand, because one that has taken a transition tragically, when they go into the realms of spirit, they still feel they have their bodies with them. So they have to have that removed, taken from them, so that they then are that of the living energy, the spirit within the soul. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
Then they have to learn that they are no longer of the living within the life you call the world, the earth. They are in the realms of spirit. Sometimes this is difficult for them to grasp. So those who have greeted them, the mother, the father, the grandmother, grandfather, will give them comfort, give them reassurance, and help them to understand that they will meet the ones they have left behind when the timing is right. And let me explain, where within life man has time, in spirit there is no time. What you may call a century, to spirit it is a day. So it isn't long before they are greeted with the ones they've left behind. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
You are welcome, brother.
Bless. Right, the last question is from me again.
Thank you, my brother.
We spoke very, very long ago in this group, sister, about celestial beings, but there's still an unknown nature of what celestial beings are. Is there any guidance from spirit of what the purpose of celestial beings are?
My brother, I will tell you, when you talk of celestial beings, it is because you are looking outside of your material life. You are looking beyond that of the spirit and the realms of spirit. You are looking to that of the universe. This is nothing to do with the path that you are taking. No one should know until the time is right if and what is ahead in that of what you call the universe, and when those answers will be answered is when the truth is shown to man. You understand?
Yes, sister, I'm very humbled for your words. I'm very, very humbled that you protect me in this way.
Okay. Please forgive for the words that I speak to you and to the people within your group. We in spirit, we are the ones that are humble, for you allow us to come and speak to each and every one of you. We try to give guidance with that of the blessings of our Father and the elders in the realms of spirit. We are here not only to give guidance, but to protect you, because sometimes the mind of man can explode with so much of what we in spirit will call the nonsense of man, who has thoughts within their minds that will expand and exaggerate, and they wonder which is true and which is both bringing confusion within the mind, you understand? We do
Yes.
not want anyone to be confused. We want
Yes.
you to understand truth. And that, brother, you will always receive from Spirit. You understand?
I do, sister. God bless you. Sorry, my voice is going today.
I am not allowed to say what I was going to say, brother, but let me say what you have been doing. I hope you enjoyed it. Spirit Divine will attend all prayers, and they certainly will attend the prayers of each and every one of you within this group. We have been watching, we have been listening. You will see expansion come within. You will see others that will have many questions, questions that the group so far has not even attempted to ask, but the answers shall be given. Now, brother, I must leave you, but as I do, take my kisya, take my blessings, hold them close to you, because love will always be with you from me to you, to that family. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you as you go your journey way. Please remember, I, Savannah, am always honored, privileged to be here, to come and work within the vessel, to speak to each and every one of you. I am that now of the physical body, the voice of the spirit within still remains to say to you, do not look back at what was. Do not worry about the present that is, but learn to look to a future. Do not put the veil in front of your eyes and say there is no future. I cannot feel it. I cannot sense it. I cannot see it. It is there for you, but you are the one that must walk towards it. Only you can walk that road. That is your journey. So we do say God bless to you. Good night to each and every one of you. Oh dear. Carol? Carol, can you hear?
Which one?
Spirit has just stepped forward of a gentleman in spirit that wishes to be remembered to you. I have to give the name of Robert, Bob in spirit, that has been coming in and out of your energies of late, you understand. Take him. He has come for a reason. God bless you.